Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Catherine Mohammed. Great to see you and great to be here with you for another session of Journal with Me. It is a new year. We made it to the new year as we knew we would. we scooted up, to another day. Um, it depends on how you see the calendar, if you see it going horizontally or vertically. But either way, we made it here. And glad to be here with you today. My name is Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices for Women 50 and Beyond. And we spend time here on YouTube in this virtual community of journalers practicing this beautiful wellness practice called journaling. And we throw in a bit of meditation, walking, practices of prayer. Yeah, whatever your practice may be that makes you feel inspired, well, happy, healing, as if you are healing. Hopefully, you are healing from whatever has not served you well, whatever state you may have been in that wasn't pleasing to you. Hope that you are doing better through the practices that you have made a habit of for your life. So, greetings to you, Abba. Good to see you, and yes, I'm glad you're here today too. So we're going to continue with our journaling habit for this year. We're on a continuum. We didn't stop, right? It's as if the new year, before the new year, we all stop what we're doing and then we start again. Well, we're on a continuum. We are moving forward. That's what healing is all about. It's an action that helps us become well, and as um, we continue with our lives, our lifestyles, our creative energy and work. Um, we are continuing with our wellness and healing so that we can feel whole. Our body, mind, and spirit are feeling whole, and we are able to do what we have set out for ourselves. Hello, Kim MM. Good to see you. Good day to you as well. So let's get started. Actually, before we get started, if this is the first time on the replay that you are seeing this video, welcome. I'm Kathy Hampton. I'm a transformational life coach. I'm a yoga instructor as well as a massage therapist. I'm a writer. I do a lot of things. I have done a lot of things in my life that I'm pleased with. And lately, um, in the I guess, most recent years, I have been on a journey to find self development, self improvement for myself, and share that with others. And one of the things I believe in is that you move away from or move toward what will serve you better. If something is not serving you well, then it's time for you to seek out a path that is more pleasing to you. And I spend time in this segment of the day, early in the morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, to promote the practice of journaling, which has been very beneficial to me during some transformative years that allowed me to find healing and peace. So I hope that you stick with us, enjoy this video, and come back on Thursday, where we do it again, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We get together in community. So, with that being said, let's get started with first opening ourselves up to the practice of journaling through a quick meditation. And I don't want to rush any good good thing like meditation, but it will be short. It's 3 cleansing breaths, but we kind of get ourselves together, acclimate ourselves to our surroundings, our environment, our seats, and start to kind of mellow down, get mellow. Um, if you already are mellow and at ease, that is great. But opening ourselves up, quieting um, our nervous system, the vagus nervous system is washed by our breath. And usually that's around this area of ourselves, and we can calm our spirits down. Let's close our eyes gently, not squinting or frowning, but closing the eyelids gently, allowing your shoulders to sink down, kind of melt down your back, not up by your ears. Let's just let them slowly melt down your back. Hopefully, your feet can touch the floor, or if you're seated in a seat where you're cross-legged, that's great. If you're lying down, make sure your sits bones or your back is firmly planted on the bed, feet planted on the floor. Again, getting quiet, allowing yourselves to quiet down any noise, let it wash by you, ignore it. Be comfortable with your own breath. I invite you to set an intention for today's practice. We're going to take our first breath by inhaling through the nose. Will be a round of 3 breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth with a sigh or a sound as you exhale. Let's take our first breath in through the nose, holding it here at the top. And exhaling. Next round again, healing, inhaling through the nose, holding it at the top, and then exhaling. And one more time, our last round, inhaling through the nose, holding it at the top. Returning back to your normal breathing pattern, kind of recalibrating yourself, feeling your natural ebb and flow of the chest. Okay. And last, I invite you to speak a word of gratitude, either whispering it or saying it out loud. Some gratitude for today. Thank you. Slowly, gently opening your eyes, allowing them to flutter open, looking around the room, the familiar space and place. Okay, great. Now we'll spend 15 minutes in our journaling practice or the practice that you've chosen for yourself for today, whether that be prayer, continued meditation, yoga, some body movement, singing, creating, painting, right? Writing. And we will be journaling together for 15 minutes. I'll place myself on mute, not to disturb you, and then come back in 15 minutes' time um, quietly. I will adjust my voice as best possible, not to startle you. All right. Happy journaling. Okay, so in my quietest voice, I ask you to finish up your journaling and or your other practice or practices, whether that be meditation or prayer, yoga, uh, even if it's like walking around your space, right? Sometimes we just need to move to feel better, wake up or shake things out, right? There's all the Eastern uh, practices of exercise, right? Doing those. Sometimes you have to get up and move about, get the blood circulating. So if you have not finished your journaling, please put me on mute and you can continue and just spend a little more time with you today. And when I set this live stream up last night, I was thinking about about continuing. You know how we, as I came on and said that, you know, basically we are. This is a continuum. Just because it's a new year doesn't mean you stop and then start again. Just keep on moving forward with your goals, your with your life. You know, we don't have to stop and start just because the calendar moves us into another year, another, you know, another day. We can just continue with what we're doing. It takes a lot to stop and start and, you know, doing things unless you so choose to do so. But when you're on a good roll or, you know, you're trying to see things through, you're at the point where you can see the horizon, so to speak, or the top of the hill, um, then keep on moving, keep on going, be inspired to get to that point, you know, where you are feeling satisfied with how things are going. And if you are not satisfied, keep on going, keep on changing, moving forward, pivoting, you know. Um, I there's a challenge that I I'm taking part in. It's the James Clear. You know, James Clear is the guy who wrote the Atomic Habits, and he writes them really not necessarily to um, get people to you know do something so many times in order to form a habit. A habit, when the habit actually is a long term. It's something that you do for a while, right? And it is something that you would do to to establish a lifestyle for yourself, for instance, and you continue with that. And when you have reached a point where um, you are just doing this habit without fail, or it comes natural, that means it's no longer a habit. It's part of your life. So you're part of your lifestyle. So I started reading this book about 2 years ago, and noticed that my son needed something, and and I gave him the book. He needed, and so there's a free course on, or challenge really, on developing, the habit. Um, and the goals are for you to be a certain way. Like if your habit, the habit of saving money each month would be because you want to become a someone who wants to retire early, or you know who wants to have a certain amount for a certain purpose, right? Or someone who um, writes every day, that habit will get them to maybe writing a book, right? um, that is the outcome or the result. But you keep on writing if you want to write multiple books, right? So that becomes a part of your lifestyle. So uh, today's, I guess, the theme for the day. I don't usually, well, I do sometimes do it in advance, but it really is to keep moving forward, to keep going, to satisfy the goal that you want for yourself, the lifestyle that you want for yourself, the way you want your the outcome of, say, next year to be, so that you do something uh, on a certain day, a certain pattern. It becomes habit, but as you go on, it becomes part of your life. So keep that going. If that in fact you're enjoying that, it brings you joy, it makes you feel satisfied. um, yes. Yes. Oh, great, Kim. She says she loves James Clear. I really appreciate him too, I really do. And you read it every year. Yeah, it's and that is a good way to live, to be able to read, these wise words that he puts down, and and kind of check yourself, right? It's a good thing. It really is. Um, and I will say that the the most significant habit that I have had for the last, since 20, I don't know, 2012, was writing in a journal. And it's part of my life, and has directed me to be clear about um, where I wanted to go, and what I wanted to do, and what I wanted to rid myself of too. All of these things became part of my self observation, awareness, um, gaining clarity, being introspective, developing my habits um, of journaling, of walking more than I had been. I started walking daily for a release and for healing. Um, because I was not feeling well. I was not doing well, and I needed something in my life. So these became a habit, a pattern, and part of the life and lifestyle that I want for myself. And you can do that too. That can happen for you as well. So, um, yeah, I hope that you can continue on this journey um, through that you were on in 2025, and continue it through 2026. We are on the sixth day of this new year. Uh, my daughter turned 30 on January 4th, and before, I think it was a week or two before she her birthday, she was posting about how her life had been going in 2025. So a perspective, a retrospective of her life throughout 2025. And up until her birthday, she started posting, and her lifestyle is a continuum. She's just continuing. She didn't stop and start. And yeah, so and 30 was a big year, and she made a significant change. I will say that there was no big lavish party. She spent her birthday by herself because she believes that she's she needed to make a change in her life, and to set the tone for her to kind of live in a certain way. So I was excited to see what she was going to do for her birthday this year. And it was really inspiring, actually, very inspiring. But so I hope that you continue on your journey with your habits, your good practices, the continuum of a life you desire and that you want. Um, I surely will be, and we'll be continuing journaling together Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please look in the description for for notes on the practice of journaling, where you can find me if you're interested in transformational life coaching and what that is all about. As I am a transformational life coach who has openings for coaching. I will say I normally, and I haven't placed too many any testimonies on my website in a while, but I will say that I have helped caregivers um, learn how to care for their family members or friends while still helping themselves and loving on themselves, and not forgetting that they have lives too. I have helped women learn how to swim, make a transformational life change to learn how to swim. Um, and it's all about not me, it's about the person who seeks coaching and makes a plan for their lives, or for what they want in their lives, um, large or small, what you might consider small, or they may consider large. But it's not about me, it's about the person who is seeking change from what they for what they want, or if they are feeling stuck, if they're feeling unable to figure out the path that they want, or how to get to that path, right? How to get there. Um, I've provided guidance, resources, and also a way of thinking about the love for oneself. Yeah, a lot of times it takes one to love themselves before they can think about making a change, learn to love themselves. And yeah, that's key to moving forward, is finding um, the love for one's body, mind, and spirit, loving themselves. Hello, my peace. Good to see you. Happy New Year. It's great to see you here with us. And yeah, so if you're interested in coaching, I do have the doors are open, so to speak, as they say in the church. The doors are wide open. You can go to my website and book a call with me. Also, I was happy to receive coffee. If anyone's interested in purchasing a coffee, I like coffee quite a bit. Um, and you can find my Substack account there. You can subscribe at no cost, or if you're interested in supporting me with a paid subscription, I would appreciate it. Any attention or support I get, I appreciate. And finally, we meet in our salon January 18th. And that's a free registration link that I provided. And we'll be working with the Year Compass survey. I call it a survey. You can see that in the description. I'll also place, let me get the registration link and put it in the, um, let's see, yeah, copy the, get it, place it in the comments, so that you can sign up to meet up um, with us in our lovely, um, lovely what we call a salon, and we have fun and we talk and we write, we journal, we do a little meditation. Um, but getting to know one another, because it's really important for us to get to know one another in community, um, and see each other somewhere along the way as we um, travel the world, because we are also a group of travelers, whether that be uh, domestically or internationally, right? So, um, yeah, it'd be great to meet people on the Zoom call, and then maybe one of these days we meet in person. That'd be awesome. So, we do all of that at our salon. This will be January 18th. It's a Sunday, and we'll be meeting at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And at that time, I will be abroad, and it will be 10 o'clock for me, but I'll be ready for you. Okay. So um, you have a great day. If there are any questions you may have, you can also email me at info at, where is that address? Goodness, I haven't put it up in a while. Um, let's see, info at, wow, Kathy A. Hampton, no, at wellsideretreats.com, I think it is. Ooh, well, I think it's really silly that I haven't promoted my address uh, in a while. But you can go to well, Wellness and Healing, Kathy Hampton Wellness, um, and you can find the email address. It's really bad. I am sorry. Um, yeah. So have a great day, everyone. I will see you on Thursday, where we will have our affirmation Thursday. But in the meantime, please promote yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back for what you um, have done, what you are doing, and what you will be doing for yourself. All right. All right. Take care. Much love to you. Have a great day, and I'll see you again on Thursday.